Sports fans, thank you. For joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Outside Morant. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but there's like plenty of room.
Phoenix calls timeout. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. And here's Aiden. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Morant. The Suns clear it.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Booker. Over Bane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Steven Adams.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams just continuing to grind it out, outstanding staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Bane. Over to the wing. Left side, Morant. Knocked loose. And here's Brooks. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And it's Phoenix's ball. Up top, Durant. Pass to Ayton. Craig on the wing. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Down low. Hooker's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's Morant missing. The Suns leading. Out to Craig. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bane. Shoots over Durant.
Out of bounds.
And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Here's Morant. And too long on the shot. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Memphis trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an instinctual scoring play from Devin Booker.
Morant with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Inside. Here's Brooks. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, scoring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brooks. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. The 3 from Craig. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant into the lane. Count it. Good.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
That's good from Ayton.
At the line for your Suns.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Pass to Brooks. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Durant. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead.
The Grizzlies, 10. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Personal foul.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Grizzlies.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Morant with it. Picked up by Craig. Oh, denied by Durant. Here he goes. No good on the shot. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Right side Durant. The 3 from Craig. Got it. 2 for 5 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And he sinks the second. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, These fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Adams with the ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Brad, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Called. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis. They trail by 11. Here's Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game. To end the drought. And Durant with the big finish.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
And that one's good. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Left side, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson down low. The shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. .136 left in the second quarter. It's deflected. Here's Bane. Lays it up and banks it in.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
They double team Durant. Outside Paul. Left side Craig. Lets it go from the wing. His sixth miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Memphis trailing here. Left side Morant. Outside for Brooks. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. To the paint. Craig. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Timeout called. Memphis.
failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
There's 42 seconds left in the second. Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Craig. The kick to Durant. Back to Craig. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Morant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Suns ahead, up 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. The shot's good. Booker's got 9.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
The drive by Morant. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Phoenix's ball. 10-point lead. Pass to Ayton. Over Adams. Back to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton with it. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Adams with the ball. Is covered by Ayton. And it's Brooks missing. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Durant draws the double. Inside. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Bane. And Durant with the block. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the jam.
Desmond Bane.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim. And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Down low. Adams.
Steven Adams.
The short one's on the money.
Well, Adams with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Here's Durant. And he makes it. Durant's got 6 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Brooks with the rebound. So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point differential. Now Jackson. Can't hit from in close. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Ladies and gentlemen,
timeout call, the Grizzlies.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender. Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And that one misses.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Pass to Adams. To the paint. Lets it go from deep. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns on offense. They've led by as many as 14. 2 minutes. Here's Ayton. Outside Craig. The three. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Craig. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Craig's got 8.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Oh, Durant with a steal. .119 left in the third quarter of the game. Craig, no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's a three from Paul. Counted from distance. 7 points in the game.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Outside for Brooks. The offensive rebound. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Outside Booker. There's the 3. Back to Durant. And so it's Phoenix now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc.